The transportation system in developing nations has been riddled with problems for many decades now. Most solutions that address these shortcomings will involve a complete overhaul of existing structures and mechanism. For this very reason, it will be difficult for a developing country to implement a sophisticated mass transit system like the London Tube or the Singapore MRT system, where the rail network interchanges with feeder buses for a pan-city coverage. Moreover, the metro systems currently being implemented in India, built on elevated structures, pose potential difficulties in the event of a demolition merely in terms of the huge debris that will be involved. The need of the hour is therefore a new system of operation that can be economically viable while remaining carbon neutral, environment friendly and highly efficient. It is in this context that we propose our Fit-in Rapid Smart Transit Electrified Gateway System, First EGS. First EGS primarily combines of two existing technologies and attempts to emulate a level of interconnectivity as extensive and exhaustive in reach as the one within a leaf. The hallmark of a modern metro system is its ability to maintain a precise time schedule. Due to uninterrupted tracks and frequent availability of metro trains, on-time departure and arrival is guaranteed, resulting in more people relying upon the system. First EGS, in a similar manner, attempts to achieve the same by setting up an uninterrupted lane with frequent buses and tractor units, ensuring timely commute and connectivity across the country while factoring in both economic and environmental feasibility. The buses or tractor units for this system of operations are essentially standard electric buses integrated with a pantograph and customized for guide wheels for navigation through the guideways. These pantograph integrated electrical buses will lead a marked reduction in the production cost of passenger transport electrical buses, as it reduces the required battery capacity by 1/5 or less. As the first EGS vehicles receive a higher voltage and current supply through the means of catenary, they will exhibit a much higher torque than the vehicles entirely dependent on battery. Owing to this, the tractor units will be capable of towing multiple vehicles at a time. First EGS also provides the ultimate flexibility in terms of transport, as the EGS vehicles can choose to break free from the guideway at any chosen junction or area by lowering the pantograph and join the normal traffic. The major convenience of this system can be easily experienced during maintenance time or at the time of breakdowns, as the vehicles can then easily be pulled and towed away from the catenary guided lane using a tow vehicle from any adjacent road. By offering a comprehensive coverage across the length and breadth of an area, First EGS targets to emulate a leaf in its level of connectivity. The First EGS system will span across the length and breadth of the city as a wide network similar to the veins of a leaf. A person who wants to commute to any part of the city can get into this network in 10 to 15 minutes by using the public service of feeder buses. When he or she enters the First EGS lane, the time required to travel from one point to another is guaranteed, just as in the elevated metro lanes. We can set up a First EGS network spanning 200 kilometers from the amount earmarked for a 10-kilometer elevated metro network, implying that the entire city network can be built in 3 years' time with the same investment needed for 10-kilometer elevated metro system. One of the most defining features of First EGS is that it uses maglev steering guidance system to ascertain a smooth strip at exceptionally high speeds. In this system, superconducting magnets will be employed to move the vehicle along the guideway, adjusting the position between the guideway walls seamlessly to facilitate fast movement with zero rolling friction. First EGS vehicles use active tilting wheels with negative cambering to enhance the lateral performance of the vehicles, enhancing the stability and safety of the system. Structurally, for EGS buses, the bigger wheels will be more in number but narrower in dimension as compared to the wheels of the typical electric buses. First EGS by Fit-In Consultants.